That, of course, is when they thought Mora was playing. Flau'jae with the three.
And I love the patience for LSU. They're not rushing any of their shots. They're moving the ball around.
Leads the nation in that category. Johnson with a steal. So it right from Turner, and will go down for the finish. Last shot of the quarter. Flau'jae Johnson! Showtime! Only fitting that it is Flau'jae.
Three to shoot. Johnson double team right baseline. Has to take a fadeaway, and it's good. She was double teamed.
Even performed at the ESPYs in July and had a great video called Came Out a Beast, and she actually featured Coach Mulkey in there. And if you watch the very beginning of it, Coach Mulkey's in the huddle.
And then Arkansas steals it back, but Flau'jae Johnson gets it right back.
I reminisce, man, I just thinking I pause. My mama told me, you keep shooting for the moon, you gon' have a seat with them stars. And I ain't ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you, and take it slowly.
Johnson deep three to beat the shot clock.
Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you, and take it slowly.
Johnson, oh, what a move from Flau'jae Johnson. Rice, the flick ahead. Hawkins able to save it just momentarily. Flau'jae goes behind the back. Rice hits the deck. Johnson vacated, but still finishing.
Here's Smith. Flau'jae's only attempted 3 shots tonight. Make it 4. And how about that finish?
Yes, man. Hard to guard.
Day Wilson outside of Flau'jae. The Hezzy. The layup.
So she.
Oh, Flau'jae saw an opening. Was that single side ball screen with Morrow and Flau'jae to the rim. Hesitation from Flau'jae.
Johnson slithering, scores with the left hand. Gilbert takes the handoff. This is Johnson. LSU weaves. Flau'jae drives and scores for the Demons. That entry pass was slapped away. Flau'jae Johnson was fortunate to retrieve it. Fades, fires, scores, and a whistle.
Michaela Williams the rebound. Up ahead to Johnson, right wing. To the right elbow. Gets around her man. Jumper good.
It's 5-on-4 right now.
Zay Dyer went down.
And laid in by Johnson.
Challenged by Gassett. Johnson's got it back for 2 more.
She is a bucket getter, right? The steal. Flau'jae Johnson lays it in. And a steal from Flau'jae. Corrals the dribble and the reverse. 28th double-double of the season. And Jimmy, think about this, 102 in her career. Left-handed delivery from Flau'jae. Fagan has it stolen away by Johnson. Flau'jae on the move, lays it up and in. LSU in 4th.
2-possession game. Williams had that pass knocked away. Johnson on the run out. Flau'jae Johnson.
When it's Williams on Jordan, and here's Flau'jae. Steps in, gets the steal, smile on her face to the basket.
76 career double-doubles for Morrow. LSU takes it back. Flau'jae Johnson working with the right hand. LSU takes it back. Flau'jae Johnson on the move. Lopes all the way down. Nobody picks her up, and she scoops it in.
Eric to fight your way back in.
McGill tried to get it up to Kyle, could not, and numbers back the other way as Johnson pushes it, gets in front of McGill, and lays it in.
And you almost have to put 2 or 3 bodies on her, especially with the size advantage that LSU has, as Flau'jae Johnson jumps the passing lane and lays it in. Well, Flau'jae...
And brings something extra when they go to the bench.
Off the steal, Johnson in transition.
Great, she does everything. Assists, steals, distributes. Smith anticipates the entry pass, tips it away, running the court. Flau'jae holds on, scoops it in.
And playing with that level of confidence.
And without Watkins, she has seen that production on the up and up. Off the miss, Flau'jae Johnson throws it up and in and got the bounce.
from Guyon. LSU quickly to the other end. Flau'jae Johnson scoops.
Vanderbilt hadn't had a field goal in 5 minutes, adding to her double-double, now 17 and 11. Flau'jae Johnson! 4 seconds, Shepard looking for help. Flau'jae's got to let it go. Bank shot!
To use the shot clock and then everybody get in the position on a missed shot to get an offensive board.
Oh, Flau'jae saw it. Taking it with one hand.
Here's Flau'jae Johnson. Picked up by Hamilton. And
wow.
Flau'jae, what a maneuver.
3 minutes to go. Flau'jae flips it up for 2.
Well, Flau'jae wants to get involved. Scoops it up and in.
If you can't take care of the basketball, Tennessee can be a problem. South Carolina, depth as well.
Flau'jae Johnson
Throws it long to Johnson, who takes off to the basket for 2.
Johnson might. Goes baseline, scoops it up, scores, and a foul.
4 threes.
That makes 14. It's 42-27. Morrow down the lane got kind of huge in the favor of LSU. Got to convert. Johnson fakes a 3, goes baseline, scoops it in.
There it is.
Zone here against LSU.
Yeah, it's a shrink the court, keep the ball out of the paint game for Florida. Live with that.
Went for 42 against Kent State, highest scoring game for a Tiger in 28 years, and there's been some Tigers who could score.
And I'm eager to see the defense for the Cardinal this second half. They're not in front of their bench, so some of the rotations, will they still be there?
Gilbert working off the screen, nowhere to go, dangerous pass. Johnson secures it. Johnson in the lane. Flau'jae Johnson
Care of the ball, and here's Dave Wilson. Johnson on the pull-up.
Flau'jae. Johnson trying to get some space from Roy Harmon. Yes! Good find. Flau'jae for 3, and LSU has its first lead.
Just rattled off 3 of them. That can literally, they can all go get 25 a night.
Bam! Wow.
Stacia Jones is not on her at the moment. Johnson, a crossover, step to the side, get it to Shepard on the baseline. Shepard struggles, getting it into the lane. Out to Johnson for 3, and it's good.
Flau'jae, a step back 3. Oh! It nestles in.
Johnson cut off, double teamed, then left open and buries the 3. Approaching a minute to play in the third. Step back 3 on Schreck. Got it.
Flau'jae saying that she is an outstanding player and someone that can score against the best defenders in the country.
Sam Spencer gives it away. Here comes Flau'jae Johnson, one of the best scorers in the conference against Pat Summitt. And she was with Baylor.
You get so caught up, and I want to be a starter, but it's really about what you do with the minutes you're in the game.
Flau'jae Johnson, a pick and a layup at the other.
Get into the passing lanes, converts it into fast break opportunities for herself. That's the best type of offense, is when you don't have to set anything up. You can just go to coast.
Flau'jae has only gotten better. Johnson quickly the other way, LSU. And now Cooper loses it. Gilbert around the back. All the way into the lane. Can't finish, but now Flau'jae Johnson is there for the
Then you have Flau'jae Johnson coming in with the rebound as well and finishing it.
Johnson into Morrow. Morrow, great move, great finish. Cooper. 6 now. Flau'jae Johnson picked her pocket, and it is all Flau'jae to the rim.
That's exactly what Flau'jae Johnson does. She has quick hands.
Inbounds, Johnson. 17 now. Tennessee back within 5. Flau'jae to the rim. Yes, smooth finish. Spear, she's been the hot hand. 2 now. Jules Spear, travel. Here's Cooper. Driving right side on Johnson. Johnson might have affected the shot there. Quickly the other way is LSU. Flau'jae Johnson, so smooth off the glass. Kanaya Boyd, a clutch shot.
Big shot by the freshman.
Flau'jae Johnson on the other end. Offensive board, Spencer for the lead. 2 good looks for Tennessee.
Hey, I'm not mad at that if I'm Coach Caldwell.
And Johnson normally is automatic, but she's able to get second life and finish. Took some contact. Williams tried to draw the foul. Z. Spearman won that battle. Flau'jae Johnson quickly the other way and one. Back and forth we go, and Flau'jae connects.
It just seems like LSU always has an answer for every basket that Tennessee scores.
The two of clearly the best teams in the nation. Tennessee, if anything, they have shown they belong. But LSU, they're one of the toughest teams in the nation. 5 on the clock, just throws it up, rolls around. Spearman, offensive board, throws it up with contact. LSU quickly the other way. Michaela Williams, fast break for 2. For Spearman, did she get enough? Doesn't matter. Road Warriors. Kim Mulkey's crew coming to Knoxville.
That crowd gets going, and you've got to stay composed.
Flau'jae Johnson back over to Cheyenne Day. Wilson hits the long 2.
Flau'jae Johnson needs somebody to run with her.
She'll be fouled by Sahara. This Oklahoma team is 5th in the nation in bench points per game. They get about 33 points.
Literally the first punch. They were the aggressive. They were running in transition and pushing. It took about midway through. Flau'jae Johnson is the leading scorer for the LSU Tigers. She lines up that 3 and finds the bottom of the net.
Well, Flau'jae Johnson found herself open at the elbow.
There's a lot of passion from not only the players, but the coaches.
Flau'jae for 2.
Hold your ground. You can't back down, but you've got to just stick to the fundamentals.
Denise Morrow showing up a little.
This right here, number 20.
Yeah, she's got Landry Allen on her right now. And you can see Denise Morrow trying to demand the basketball. Instead, Flau'jae's going to hit falling down.
That ain't my fault.
LSU going. One-handed lay-in, the kiss off the glass for Big Foe.
The leading scorer for LSU, Big Foe knocking down the 3 up top. She is stepping up big for the LSU Tigers right now. The love for the LSU fans.
The stat, 139 fast break points this season. That is 2nd in the nation to Hannah Hidalgo of Notre Dame.
And I think the addition of Oklahoma and Texas to the SEC even raises the bar.
Flau'jae Johnson! Well, check out the highest scorers for LSU over the last 20 seasons. Angel Reese, Simone Augustus, who there is a statue outside the PMAC of Simone Augustus. She's on the staff now. And then Flau'jae Johnson.
Big-time names in this program.
Wow.
I mean, you can look up in the rafters of all the great players, and Flau'jae Johnson is, look, she's making her mark in the history book.
Interception. ESPN2, Hannah Hidalgo, Olivia Miles, number 3, Notre Dame, taking on Louisville. Notre Dame's won 12 in a row, longest active streak in the ACC. Reagan Pierce. Flau'jae steps around. That's a 2 from Williams, short. Kaylin Gilbert. Richard in trouble. The double team coming. Michaela Williams sneaks open. Oh! Boom!
Lexi Keys, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. Big Foe falling down. Knocks down one of her own. You can find your three-point shooters if you're Oklahoma.
LSU shooting 71% from the free throw line tonight. Swatted away by Kirsten Johnson. Flau'jae won't quit.
Reagan Beers is guarding Del Rosario. She's got 4 fouls.
They will say, swish!
If they can get it, take it out of bounds. Oklahoma's switching everything right now.
Here's the touch from Michaela Williams. This is a 2. And need some more offensive rebound. Another chance for LSU.
They don't have to be in a
8 seconds. Michaela Williams off the screen. Her 7th 3. Turnover. Back the other way for the Fighting Tigers. Drama in Baton Rouge, but the Tigers extend their home.
Strong, big rebound, pulled off at the free throw line. Johnson, yes! Smith pulls off the rebound. I am anxious to see how Smith is able to recover from a very severe knee injury last year. There's another 3. Tigers. Flau'jae fakes, hangs, shoots, scores off the window. LSU leading by 8 in the first period, 16-8. Flau'jae rolls right, dribbles back left, comes back right.
The Tigers shot 62% from the floor combined in those 2 games.
Johnson pulls up at the elbow. Johnson will take the deep deuce and nails it. That's her first name, Angelus. Nice move to the bucket. Now she came into this game 13 points short. Johnson for 3, and she nestles it in, looking for help. This is Johnson. She'll take it from straight away. Got it.
Which comes from the pressure.
Yes, indeed.
They're going to play a fast tempo, keep up with me or else type of pace.
Had 14 points and 5 rebounds in the first game.
Has some good information on it. Nice pass.
Flau'jae Johnson leaves that short, but gets the tipped rebound and scores. LSU broke down that time defensively on the inbound set. Del Rosario will check in at the next whistle for the Tigers. Flau'jae takes it away, slings it down to Wolfenberger. She puts it up, misses, follows good. Their goal is to have 8 kills during a game. Bingo! From the Demons to the Tigers. Johnson inside the line for 2. What they can't see for themselves and how you're able to extract from coaches and a lot of other personalities. And I'll forever be grateful. I can remember being in the 5th grade with the teacher, a real World Series baseball.
It's 60-26. Johnson left wing, gets a Morrow screen, goes baseline, fires it in, and Gilbert went and got it on the right wing.
Good hustle.
Up top, Johnson dribbles in, 16-footer, got that one. Dumps it down to Morrow, left side, hands it to Johnson. In the lane, fadeaway 6-footer, good. To Richard. Richard will get it right side. Johnson sets, fires, 3 ball is good. Yeah. Block shot, Nichols missed on the backdoor cut. Williams will dish to Johnson.
There it is.
Layup is good.
Morrow missing with the jump shot. The ball is loose on the floor, picked up by Flau'jae Johnson. On the way to the rack and lays it in. Wants it down low with Poa on her defensing, but they can't get it to her. Here comes Smith. Nice feed down to Flau'jae Johnson for the lay-in on the left. Smith is cut off. LSU whips it around to Flau'jae Johnson, and she rips the... Johnson, pull-up jump shot. Got it finally for LSU.
But she has been frustrating all night long.
Polk got picked off on the Morrow screen, and Johnson stolen by Samaya. Day Wilson, left side Johnson. Pull-up jump shot. Got it.
No problem. Look at it. Step right up.
Polk dribbling back and forth. Ball is knocked away. Contact. Flau'jae Johnson has it alone, lays it in. 6.5 minutes to go in the opening period. Flau'jae, free throw line jumper. Yeah.
Still pending.
Johnson. Bingo! It's Morris, and now she loses it. Lead pass down to Flau'jae Johnson. Left-handed layup is good. Flau'jae Johnson shoots behind a screen and rattles it home. Gilbert snaps a pass to Williams. Into the corner it goes. Johnson, yes!
Coming out of that timeout.
Flau'jae leaps after the fake and drills it.
Oh, lucky bounce for LSU.
Nobody is guarding Flau'jae Johnson. That's what happens. Morrow with another rebound. Closing in on yet another double-double, and Flau'jae Johnson drives and scores. You know what they haven't done? They haven't been able to free Keenan for a three-point shot yet in the third quarter.
And that's because Flau'jae Johnson is shadowing her everywhere she goes. Speaking of Flau'jae.
From three-point range in the first half. Flau'jae Johnson puts on a show and coming into the game, coming off a performance of 18 against Grambling, and that's her first
58% shooting team from the free throw line. Tonight, 8 of 15, so just about there.
Flau'jae from 12, left it short, gets her own rebound, puts it up again and scores.
I like to tell them that my story had started before I was born. I came in a family, it already was torn. My mama couldn't smile when she had me, she had to mourn. They killed my pop while I was in her womb, I wasn't even formed. We rockin' Louis and Milano, remember it was Ralph Lauren. We used to drive Toyotas, now everything is so foreign. My mama made me strong and in everything I endured. Never thought it would start raining, our blessings they keep on pouring. Like am I supposed to be here, am I supposed to prosper? Told them I don't just want a Grammy, I want an Oscar. I looked at my grandmama Pansy and said I got you. She said, hey, don't worry about me, just do what I taught you. You gon' be a star, you gon' be hotter than Sriracha.
Morrow on the receiving end of that pass to the middle. LSU kicks it out. Flau'jae.
She was trying to come off the screen.
Flau'jae Johnson. This is Poa looking inside to Smith. Flau'jae Johnson.
What did I tell you? From 3 of 5 shooting.
Williams knocks it away into the hands of a teammate. That's Flau'jae. She hangs, she shoots, she scores!
More of her personality come out. We talked about her leadership skills. It's not like she just got it and she gets another breakaway and the one-handed layup.
But the Eagles cannot convert it as Gray missed the three, and there is Flau'jae.
Kaylin Gilbert on the floor for LSU, number 16. Very familiar with facing Stanford, the Arizona transfer. Cardinal 4 for 6 outside the three-point line. Johnson will try the three and make it. Lost start sometimes.
Well, I think it was about the shot clock.
Flau'jae. Let's get confirmation on that. Two fouls on the Garrett. Flau'jae. Williams skips it to an open Johnson in the corner. For three.
Johnson over on the right wing. She's going to put it on the floor, go baseline. Stop, 10-footer, good. It rolls the rim and in.
2 and done for Seton Hall as LSU clears. And they push. Johnson up ahead with a transition bucket. Going up, rebounds. The number 1 rebounder in the country. Leading the break. It's left off for 2 for Johnson.
Yeah.
She was shouting out 13 seconds left in this drill. Not 10, not 15, no rounding.
Hey, it's the specifics.
That mid-range. Pull up pop. And a hit.
You can't have your hands down by your hips.
You got birds tonight.
You can't give in to the reach-in.
Drive, Johnson hangs and hits.
The responsibility to produce offensively the way that she has. It's really exceptional to watch.
Johnson, yes. Even if we do that, she's probably going to score a bunch of points, which she has.
Yeah. Flames not intimidated by the Tigers early on in this one. Flau'jae Johnson around 2 defenders. Beautiful move.
That's tough to guard.
But it's hard for anybody in the country to keep up with LSU. From the corner, a three-pointer good for Flau'jae Johnson. Jumper for Morrow is no good. And a putback in the Big East. Kimari Rimmer was in the Big East. I mean, they've got big-time college players here. They've played in games like this. And LSU comes away with it. That jumper falls for Flau'jae Johnson. Aaron Freeman have combined for 37 points tonight. Michaela Williams on the other end misses the jumper, but it's an offensive rebound for Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson launches from outside.
Gilbert, top of the key. Williams gets it to Wolfenbarger in the lane.
Nice.
Hits the cutting Johnson. Down the left point to Johnson. To the free throw line. Jump step in the lane. 5-footer left it short. Fighting hard. Johnson got it back. 10-footer baseline is good. LSU can tie. Up ahead to Johnson. Left side. Johnson's headed to the bucket. Runner from 6 is good, and we are tied. Shot clock right wing. Into the right corner. Hill for 3. That's an air ball. Williams might have got a piece of it. Johnson's got the rebound. Her man falls down. So Johnson to the bucket. Layup is good. Tigers run 3-on-2. Williams down the lane. Handoff. Johnson. Layup is good. Knocked away by Morrow. She's got the steal on the wing. Morrow spins in the lane to Johnson. Layup is good.
And a steal for LSU. Johnson finishes. And Flau'jae Johnson comes right back and tips in her own. And just hasn't quite got going offensively this year.
From Auburn in the SEC tournament in Greenville. So the experience of 2 games, including 1 upset win, certainly carries over somewhat. Flau'jae on the move. Up and in. Bostic took the shot. Akambala, while you mentioned the position. Flau'jae.
Yeah, Mook has a way of pulling the best and demanding the most out of her players.
Taken away by LSU. That's 5 turnovers for Vanderbilt, and Jordan Oliver down. Wasn't pleased with the last 2 performances in SEC play. Obviously losses, but it was how those losses came too. As Flau'jae Johnson,
from a senior,
it's a new season high for her. 20 points.
Florida's going to go under. If LSU makes threes, so be it.
Turnover on the first trip for Florida.
Early and just ate the ball up. Really well done.
Saugus played 8 minutes a game last year, 23 minutes a game this season, so much bigger role for the Gators. Flau'jae on the pull-up.
That is beautiful, was it not? 7 of them with just 1 loss. The depth in the women's game continues to get better and better as that talent gets spread.
Inside to Smith. Outstanding defense. And Flau'jae bottled up. Triple team. And she lost it. Flau'jae ahead of the pack. Williams outside to Flau'jae. Drains the trip.
And LSU coming back the other way. This is their point guard, Cheyenne Day-Wilson. Feeds Johnson in transition. That's good, if you will, on Friday. It was supposed to be Thursday. Snow pushes it to Friday. 10-point loss for the LSU Tigers.
He's starting to pick up the intensity a little bit on defense here.
Johnson to the rim. And then Texas A&M to close it out. Flau'jae Johnson attacks hard to the rim. Near giveaway. Flau'jae Johnson. Finger roll. That's pure.
The 4-guard lineup now. Sam Purcell's gone to 2 bigs.
11 against Tennessee, so she's been getting in the double figures. Flau'jae off the mark, but Mississippi State couldn't control the rebound, and a second chance here for LSU. Inside of 4 minutes to play in the first quarter, and Johnson, 150 rebounds. you are entitled to make sure everybody hears it and knows about it. No one picked up Flau'jae Johnson, and that is...
Johnson. Little runner. Maybe that'll get her going. Cross-court pass open. Johnson, three. Book it. There is not a single player on either team who is in double-figure scoring. Johnson becomes the purse. She's got 10. Johnson on the drive. Cut off. Finds a way again.
And the big three that we talked about for LSU, no surprise they are in the starting lineup. And Flau'jae Johnson hits a bucket. Cheyenne Day Wilson over to Flau'jae Johnson in transition.
Almost got that steal.
Flau'jae turnaround.
Texas will be opportunistic when they put on their press.
Flau'jae will come get it. One-handed. Well, yeah. You just keep naming players.
Yep.
Oh. Moore looks at it, and Flau'jae.
How will this team respond to seeing that?
Shot clock down to 5. Flau'jae is open and makes the move. LSU number 30 in light into the game now. Flau'jae. Turner now in double figures. 2 double-figure scores for Georgia in this first half. Turner and Wolfick, the freshman. Nice move. Williams. Johnson. Baseline jumper. Smooth. Wolfenbarger with another rebound. Lead pass to Johnson. The catch and finish.
Getting anything easy. Nothing in transition. And Kentucky's making them take it out of the net.
Flau'jae and Williams and Morrow quiet offensively here in the first half. Here's Johnson. She'll pull up from 15 and knock it down. Ole Miss rallied to win today over Missouri. So that opportunity is gone, but still could have a big win.
Caught by Smith. Can't get it to go. There's Flau'jae fighting inside.
First time LSU's gone with that starting 5 since December 8th against Grambling. In and out and back in. An average over 35% from distance. Flau'jae feeling it. That was like a quarterback that would be playing for Brian Kelly's team. She said, no, it's softball. Well, the arm strength was undeniable. His confidence went to another level. There's kids' belief in him. Look out, Flau'jae Johnson. How talented this LSU team is. Royce, the first time they dial up and Turnage. Bounce pass is picked off. Here comes Flau'jae. First quarters. First half, and it was all LSU since the break.
And now James with the ball fake and couldn't get the finish. She's pleading for a foul. Johnson finally scores.
8 points for Gabriela Jaquez. Johnson's jumper is good.
The smother. The shot from Anissa Morrow.
3 blocks. Here's Johnson. She got it. All difficult moments on the floor in college.
Yeah, certainly very different from just playing in high school.
That steep catch. And again, Smith able to knock it away. Here's Johnson weaving through traffic. Flau'jae to the cup. That's the opposite story of the rest of the game. Johnson hooks it in. But it's an 8-2 run for UCLA since. Johnson, they need it. They've got it. Richard flips it out. Williams hoists it up. Off the mark. Johnson the rebound. Banks it in. Flau'jae doing everything. 10 seconds remaining. Flau'jae puts it up and in from 3.